So guys, what I want to talk to you about today, okay, is really the 6 words that it comes to money, okay? As a financial services master distributor, a lot of people don't pay attention to really what they need to do or what they need to pay attention to, okay? So the first word I want you to pay attention to is income. And I want to break down the difference between the rich and the poor, right? See, with income, the poor people normally work for money. So you got a job, a 9-to-5 job or a contract job or even a good paying job, but you're trading time for money. So when you work for those wages, you're taxed an income tax on those wages. Now the difference with income coming in a wealthy family, or what the rich mindset is, the rich borrow money so they go in debt, but what they go in debt for is to buy assets, income producing assets. And what happens is those income producing assets produce income that repays the debt and also provides them an income. So they keep possession of the asset. So the asset itself is repaying the debt and providing them the income. So they're now up an asset that's also giving them income and repaying the debt. So it also builds up their credit. On the other side, what happens in the poor mindset is that you're working a job and you're working for wages, a 9-to-5 job. So you work for the money, and then by the time you get paid, you are taxed. And do you realize that Uncle Sam takes his money before you actually get your check?
Don't be ashamed if you don't have any life insurance right now. Be ashamed if somebody educates you on it and you still don't get it.
The second thing I want you to pay attention to as it relates to this entire process, okay? The second word is expenses. Now with expenses, everybody has expenses. Now the difference with expenses that are what you have to spend out. Those are the expenditures that come in your life: mortgage, rent, business expense, gas, etc., etc. However, these are the fundamental differences. In a poor mindset, people normally just get the money and they spend it on liabilities. They spend it on a new car. They spend it on purses. They spend it on stuff that's going to cause them to be taxed again in the future, or they pay more taxes. What do the wealthy do? Again, keep in mind, like I said from the beginning, the wealthy is going to take their money. They're going to use that money. They're going to take that, borrow a loan first, take on the debt to take care of the assets, so they're getting that income. So the expenses that they pay on, that income that they get, they take that income and they put that income into an insurance policy. So they're able to then use that a lot different. Now, the third word I want you to pay attention to, which is very key, is called taxes. Now, taxes are guaranteed, but with taxes, guys, less is always more, okay? You can't get away from paying taxes. Not even Donald Trump. So even though he was a president, $1 billion, but he couldn't even get away from paying taxes.
Don't be ashamed if you don't have any life insurance right now. Be ashamed if somebody educates you on it and you still don't get it.
President pay less taxes than a school teacher because he understands the laws of the land and he understands the tax code. So again, that's why I want to take the time to introduce you guys and educate you guys on a couple of things right now, okay? So again, the first word is income. You can either work for money or you can have your asset earn you money. The second word, number 2, is expenses. Expenses are a part of life you have to do, but then your expenses can be written off as a tax deduction if you do it the right way. The third one I talked about is taxes. Taxes is always going to happen, but less is always more. What do the rich people do with taxes? Again, the rich people take their income that they're getting and they put it in their tax, into their life insurance policy, so that income now becomes tax deferred. So think about it. They go in debt. So they go to the bank and they take a $2 million loan from the bank, right, to buy a building. They only put down about 2 or 3% on the building, or say about put 30% down on the building, or whatever they have to put down on the building, right? So they put a portion of the cash flow on that building. Now, when you're buying large buildings, you don't have to then have the correct mortgage, because you just have to produce that the building can then pay for the mortgage, right? So that's another part of the game that people don't pay attention to. Again, I'm trying to help you to give you the game so your life can be changed, and that's the whole point of me bringing it to you like this today, okay? So let's get back to the facts, exactly how this process happens, because most people don't understand it. So A, you take a loan. B, you purchase the asset. The asset produces income. That income is done 2 ways. Split down the middle, pays for the debt that refilled your credit, so now they have a higher credit score, And that now goes into income that you have for yourself. But with that income, they take that income and they put it in an IUL, an Index Universal Life Insurance Policy.
Don't be ashamed if you don't have any life insurance right now. Be ashamed if somebody educates you on it and you still don't get it.
So they're never taxed on that income that's produced by the asset. So they take the debt, buy the asset to secure the asset, use a portion of the income to pay from the income producing asset to pay off the debt, and at the same time use the other part of that income. Instead of taking it for themselves to go buy other liabilities, what do? They put it in an IUL, an Index Universal Life, and that becomes tax deferred. So now they are not paying any taxes on that income. Guys, let me tell you, if you want to know more about this, make sure you comment below. Listen, my Linktree account is here. I'm going to put the information there. You want to take the 3-minute money survey, you want to find out what's going on, you want to see what's happening on in the game right now, don't take my word for it. The link in the description. That's my time. God bless, God's best, Godspeed. And as always, remember, guys, your purpose on this earth is not to please me, nor is it to fulfill some unfulfilled emotional parent childhood need. Ain't no mystery. Check the history. Let everyone be proud of their very own deeds.
What? When you fight in street, I can eat you in street fight. What are you talking about?
All right. Whoa. Guys, to pay attention to Jason Miller Life Hacks HQ for entrepreneurs who want a 100x. Okay, I'm going to put this information together, all the content that I'm coming up as far as AI, crypto bots, the trading aspect, all the new AI tools for business to hack your business, to be able to help you to be able to exponentially 10x, 50x, 100x your business or what you're trying to get done. I'm going to put all of those free accounts in that link. Okay, it's going to be on my Linktree, so it's not going to be like Patreon where you have to pay to subscribe. I'm bringing together my newsletter. Okay, so it's going to be the Jason Miller Life Hacks HQ for entrepreneurs who want to 100x.
Hey, look, it doesn't cost anything to dream big. Like, just dream big. What I have here is a fleet, not an airplane, not a helicopter. I got a fleet. You understand what I'm saying? So